In recent years, VTubers have gone from a niche genre in small online circles to a phenomenon appearing at baseball games in Japan and America. It's also a very lucrative industry. One of Japan's youngest billionaires got rich off of running a VTubing talent agency. In September 2024, VTuber Ironmouse became the most subscribed Twitch streamer ever. There's two types of VTubers, those signed to agencies and independent ones. Normally, if you're signed to an agency, they create an avatar for you, and even give you the equipment to stream. But because of this, they forever own the design and likeness. So if you leave, your avatar graduates, meaning it's retired. And say if you wish to return to VTubing independently, you need to create a new model. Although there are exceptions. Sub-agencies will now sign independent VTubers, and they can leave afterwards with their models and return to streaming independently. Today we are going to talk about independent VTuber Shondo, also known as Fallen Shadow. She describes herself as a VTuber with a love of creepy cute. She is an English voice actress and produces ASMR content, which is what she did originally years ago to get popular. A lot of VTubers seem to get their start in either producing ASMR, music, or memes, and then they segue that into VTubing. While Shondo is nowhere near the biggest VTuber, she does have a very devoted and sizable audience, and she's amassed over 100k followers on X, over 250k across her official YouTube channels, and there's even a fan-run channel that makes edits of her content that has over 80k subs. But we aren't here to discuss Shondo's content or her popularity. Instead, I want to document a recent and ongoing situation with Twitch that she is in the center of. There's a growing belief that Twitch hates VTubers, and they are being unfairly treated by the website. In July 2024, Shondo received her first Twitch ban since streamer bans started tracking her. She received the ban right when she was going to do her birthday stream, leading to her receiving a lot of support. A post on X she made about it got well over 2 million views and over 70k likes. Another post she made that got over 17k likes about her ban shows the reason, which was because of alleged pretending to be a minor and being sexual, which she denied. This is likely due to the fact Shondo frequently associates with lolicon culture, which while normalized in hardcore anime communities, is extremely controversial in a lot of other online spaces. Whenever her content leaves its intended audience, people seem to find the sexual taboos around the culture odd. When Shondo was banned, she received a lot of support from the VTubing audience and fellow creators, saying Shondo is in her 20s and she is a grown woman, with people requesting a human review of the ban, as many were under the belief that Shondo was banned by a bot. This ban lasted only 7 days. While certainly annoying for her, especially since she was going to do a birthday stream, where she likely would have made a lot of money, she wasn't forced to move her business to a different website. However, what's interesting is her second ban, which was originally going to be way longer than a week. Her second ban from Twitch stems from a drunk stream she did on September the 13th. Originally, they did not email her a reason according to her, although she later posted one she received, and they basically said it was for her own personal safety, and her ban was for a whole month. One thing you gotta know about the 30-day ban is it cancels everyone's membership. So if you had 1,000 people giving you $5 a month, you now have to get all of those people to resubscribe when you're unbanned. So it's now a pretty stressful thing to now have to rebuild what is likely a big source of income for her, which she made clear by mentioning her disability, and how she supports 6 different family members off of her income as a content creator. So what caused such a ban? In her drunk stream, she reportedly got emotional, and with some of the things she said led to Twitch banning her. She also vented about the fear of losing her income, which articles covering the situation made sure to point out the fact the exact stream where she expressed this fear was also the stream that led to Twitch canceling all of her memberships. Shondo would post a rant on X, asking if drinking on stream was now against the TOS. What really was attention-grabbing is she alleged, after speaking to people at Twitch, she learned that the staff has created a separate list of rules exclusively for her that they won't show. So not only did they apparently create rules just for her, she can't even follow them, as she doesn't know what they are. She alleged these rules were created to discriminate against her body type. Shondo also claimed there is a specific admin that doesn't like VTubers over at Twitch, who is unfairly giving bans to them on the website. This has led to a lot of fuel to the narrative that Twitch discriminates against VTubers, as other creators have reported similar issues with the platform. For example, also in September 2024, a VTuber from Nijijanji, a big agency, was banned. Many found this funny and frustrating because she has never streamed a single day on her account, as she streams exclusively on YouTube. Twitch would undo their ban of Shondo. Her ban lasted less than 2 days instead of a whole month. However, in Twitch's message to Shondo, they stuck by the belief that they were right to enforce a 1-month ban. However, they decided to overturn it anyway, basically admitting Shondo was only unbanned due to the large backlash on social media. Now, it's been an open secret for a while that Twitch engages in favoritism. Some people get away with a lot, while some people get unfairly banned from the website. However, it's so odd to see they are apparently creating secret rules for certain streamers to punish their career, while also openly admitting they are only unbanning certain streamers just because they are popular. It's so unfair to smaller creators. Even Shondo herself recognized this fact. She also wrote that because of this situation, she actually feels more stable continuing to stream on Twitch, feeling that they can no longer bully her. A member of VShojo, a company that signs VTubers and doesn't take exclusivity of their avatar, received a warning from Twitch on September 16th, 2024. Saying her streams included sexual themes. She expressed disappointment, saying she follows the Twitch rules, and this warning was because she showed her VTuber model in a swimsuit. She expressed a similar sentiment that Shondo has gone viral for. I get why she feels this way, as Twitch literally has an entire section on the website called Pools, Hot Tubs, and Beaches, where real people are allowed to stream in their swimsuits. She's also had and used this variant of her model for years, and many other creators have similar avatars too. Shondo responded to her post, writing she hoped it could get resolved quickly, and that there's something going on at Twitch. There's no way something that was completely fine before is now a problem. On the same day, Shondo also promoted a post from another VTuber who faced issues with Twitch back in August. When she tweeted out, "Does Twitch hate VTubers?" Shondo replied, "Yes." Pipkin Pippa posted what she thinks is the reason VTubers are being mistreated, being that someone at Twitch hates them. But the reason this is happening now is September is a high earning month for streamers on Twitch, so this employee wants to basically rob them of what would be a lot of money. On September 20th, Twitch announced it had a bunch of updates, including the changes on how bans work on the website. When you are banned, you will now receive an exact clip of what led to the ban. There is now a strike expiration system, and low severity strikes will no longer put the streamer's livelihoods at risk. Shondo responded saying this is all she wanted, and that she spoke to Twitch CEO Dan Clancy about this. She also then made another tweet directly taking credit for this update, also discussing how it'll now be easier to write appeals as you will now know exactly what you got banned for, and you can directly respond instead of trying to write an appeal and having to basically guess why you're banned and respond to that. On a stream, Shondo admitted she did actually break one rule during her drunk stream, but said it was just her joking within the context. And if it was just a warning or a 3-day ban, it would have been warranted and she would have admitted fault.
My bad, okay? But with context, it was very clearly a joke. Do I think that means I should have all of my income confiscated for 30 days? No. I think that either a warning or a 3-day ban would have been warranted. If I'd gotten either of those things, it would have been completely fine.
She also requested in the stream, Twitch makes what's against the rules more clear.
Nobody has sat me down and said you can't do this, you can do this, you can't do this. I just want to list a simple explanation of what I'm not allowed to do. And apparently that's too much to ask.
On October 1st, an article where Shondo expands more upon the situation was released. She goes more into things like with her discussion with Dan Clancy, in which Dan denied having any special rules for her, but he did in fact agree with moderation's decisions, that due to her avatar's appearance, there should be no sexualization going on. She argues against this, citing her original 1-week ban. She claimed what played a big role in it was a Portal 2 stream, because she had an on-screen gimmick, where the top half of her avatar is in one portal and the bottom half is in another, and her feet were exposed. She claims this was due to Twitch viewing this as foot focus and appealing to fetishes. When asked later on X about how earlier in the stream, there was no Portal 2 gameplay. Instead, she talked to the chat with her feet shown directly to the audience animated. However, she responded by saying Twitch timestamped the beginning of the Portal 2 gameplay section of the stream as the issue, and not the opening part where her feet are the focus. Twitch then tried to add clarifications to their rules, but it led to more confusion. One of them was specifically relating to Shondo, saying if you have a lowly avatar, it cannot be sexualized, and you cannot make comments that can be seen that way. And more controversially, they clarified your VTuber avatar cannot show hips, so that would explain why VTubers in swimsuits were getting banned. But what's really confusing about that is that it also specifies that video game characters uploaded into games like VR chat don't have to follow these rules. And also, again, Twitch is filled with girls in bikinis or swimsuits and they never have issues. So all of this led to more criticism towards Twitch, especially when the community disagreed with the October 10th ban of Chromu. And like Shondo, they banned her on her birthday for a week, and also basically saying the same thing they said to her. While it's not completely confirmed there's a specific Twitch employee going around trying to ban VTubers they don't like, this situation continues to prove issues over at Twitch, like the fact Shondo was given such a lengthy ban, only to be unbanned basically because she is popular. Shondo seems confident in returning to the platform, and Twitch does have benefits for streaming there. It has a dedicated audience for long-term content, it's a well-built website, and it's owned by Amazon, so it's going to stick around. And because of that, I can see why Shondo would want to stay there as long as possible. I guess we'll see if Shondo is left alone to do her streams, or if Twitch will change their minds again and decide to kick her off the website for good. I mean, I think she'll be fine, but you never know. Twitch also angering such a large and devoted audience, like the VTubing community, might be good for their competitors like Kick. Reports show Twitch's viewership is declining, while Kick and YouTube are gaining ground in the live streaming space. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens next. Kick has already started to try and capitalize on all of this. While Kick has already signed VTubers, and they have a section of the website just for them, they are now making free accessories for them to use on their models, writing that Kick likes VTubers. Just saying.